On 1st and 10, Locke shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Coach, you gotta realize, Coach, you 30-second delay,
Coach.
Coach.
About 5.
30-second delay.
Out of the gun, Locke. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
12. 12. Hey, easy.
They are going for it. It's Locke. And he's got his man Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 71 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. That's a really good job of execution by them.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 22. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And caught right side, Green. And down he'll go at the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there.
See you later, Mark.
54 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Bullock good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
No, I don't use L2. I just use circle.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Colts offense, Charles, heading out here. And this is a franchise, it's hard to know what to make of them. You know, if they can keep number 12 out there, keep him healthy, you think they're going to be okay. Without him, though, it's really a completely different team, isn't it?
It certainly is, and it feels like a complete makeover in order, and they're trying to get that done. But I remember when they drafted number 12, Andrew Luck, they were predicted to be a last-place team. Instead, they went to the playoffs right out of the gate, first few years of his career. So to me, it comes all the way back to him. His health, if he's in the
and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Vontaze Burfict. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
11B. 11.
3rd and long. It's Locke. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to pump the ball away.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals heading back out there in last year's 7 and 9. So that meant back-to-back losing seasons for the first time
like
since
that move, Coach?
2007-08. Now, they were able to knock off 2 teams late contending for the playoffs. They beat Detroit in Week 16, Baltimore Week 17, but I don't know that that's the silver lining Cincy fans are clinging to.
No, not at all. And when you just kind of feel around this team, you sense a rebuild is in order. And that starts on offense. Offensive line, they've got some top-rated draft picks that have to play up to their potential to help out the quarterback, Andy Dalton. They need wide receiver John Ross to catch a football. Didn't catch a single one as a rookie. And they need Tyler Eifert back in form at tight end after he had some health issues. But on defense, brand new defensive coordinator, brand new structure. They need some of their better players like Carlos Dunlap to come forward and play well.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
No.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. From midfield here, Dalton. And he gets his inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Dalton, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jabal Sheard in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Dalton sets up play action. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here you go, 368.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47.
Line, really that? Oh, that line is that bad.
Yeah. In there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The Bengals. Yeah.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down? So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run with Matt. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. From the 50, it's Locke. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
12.
On fourth down, Locke. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. First and 10 at the 45. On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man.
See you later, Mark.
Open, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Bullock out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On second down, here's Locke. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Vontaze Burfict in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is third and long. From the gun, here's Locke. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Come on now, Mark. Come on now, Mark. What are we doing? What are we doing here, Mark? It's 14-7 right now. This dude gonna run a fake punt on me, like a fake punt pass.
You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Danico Autry able to get him for a loss of about 3. Dalton throwing on second down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Play action here with Dalton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Terrell Basham coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. The 20. Wide open receiver complete. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
What are you talking about?
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Play fake. Here's Dalton. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right? Nowhere to go here.
Yo, this shit happened to me again today, man.
And the Colts pick it up. Often on
Like,
fumbles, you look at the guy who caught
the ball hiked all the way down the damn field. This shit happened versus Rockdale the other day, man.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it.
I don't understand this shit.
Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Bro, you think I did that shit? I didn't do that shit on purpose. What the hell that shit is?
Now Mack. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw is Love. Pass the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Back to throw. Love. Flush to his right.
Good throw.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Ryan Grant, his first touchdown.
That's some bullshit, man. Like, how I go from scoring to give it up a touchdown because of a bullshit-ass play. That shit crazy.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
That shit happened the other day. I don't know what's up with that shit.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kicks
that
away.
shit is gay. I should be up 14 points right now. But nah.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you can kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well. Because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action now. Dalton. That is caught.
Don't throw it in triple coverage. You're right.
We'll take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 21-14. Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Damn, I should be up 14 right now. That's it,
take it in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jesse Bates, the rookie safety, his first pick in the league. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Passing, it's Dalton. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Dalton off play action. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 1:59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's able to get it to the...
How you going to complain about how I run my offense?
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Hey, you going to complain about a run? You going to really complain about it?
First down throw coming for Dalton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10.
Man, what's up with this bullshit? Like, bro. Like, come on.
His guys will get the football back.
Like, you ain't even in the game if it ain't for all this bullshit. What the hell? No, you would not, bro. You be down 3 touchdowns right now. Like, damn. Let the man earn something.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
That one goes for 24 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Vontaze Burfict getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
12.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And he's got Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Word?
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Yeah.
They're going to go. It's Luck. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Luck now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Luck. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Luck now over 200 yards already in this 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Luck on 1st down.
No, sir.
And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson
No, sir.
with a pick.
We'll be up 4 touchdowns right now if it wasn't for this mess.
There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Bullet good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Well, he ain't getting that shit off.
He throws there, incomplete.
He ain't getting that shit off.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
12.
The final shot before the break. Locke. He's going to go for a big play. And
thank you.
Intercepted for a third
We
time.
appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
You're right. I am.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go. Red light means stop.
Damn,
looks like
boy.
green on that play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Going up top. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. First possession in the 3rd quarter, and interceptions, or maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Reggie.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass.
What the fuck?
And he's got his man Hilton. And he will
Bruh.
have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now a first down throw. Locke able to get away.
Now that Andrew Locke
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
breaking tackles now. Like, niggas got sacked. I tell you, I'm getting cooked right now at home.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
You see the way this shit going for Mark with this game.
From the red zone now, Locke under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. 3rd and long, it's Locke. Dancing to his left.
Man, get out of here.
Time to his left. He's going to run.
Damn.
He's got a long way to go.
Keep letting
Decision to
Angela
tuck
break
and
me
run gets him
down.
3, but
Sack.
that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't
But
pick
I
up
had
a
this nigga
first
sack
down.
like the
But he does
past 2
gain
damn
additional
plays. That's
yardage
why
to
he
set
missed the
up a
damn
possible
field goal with your
goal
laughing
attempt if
ass.
they decide to go
With your
that
laughing
route.
ass.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just
Oh,
never got the
field
ball
goal
on
kicking
target.
ass nigga.
And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10, right at the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out.
Bruh.
And his throw is incomplete.
Bruh.
The positioning here is key.
Bruh.
As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's
funny
what
the way
forced
they're doing my boys right
An
now.
incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
They don't want my boys to do great. I'm starting to see that.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And
Damn,
there.
are
A
you
nice
serious?
hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Give them 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow.
And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown.
It ain't funny no more, is it?
Touchdown grab.
It ain't funny no more, is it?
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
But that already happened to me once.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Man, I should be up like damn 35
He's fielded
points.
a few yards
right
into
now.
the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I don't know.
And the Colts coming out now. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points.
Damn, I
They
fucked
didn't
that
get
all
them.
the way up.
Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And they
I fucked
finally
that
get
all
him
the way
down,
up.
but not before he reaches the 34. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers.
What
And
in
he goes
the
down, but
hell?
not before getting this inside the 25.
Bruh.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now a carry from Mack. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the gun, here's Love. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Again, oh my God.
Colts touchdown. Chester Rogers.
My boys is
a
right
12-yard
there.
touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down.
Man,
to
bro, I
14.
should be up 30-something right now. All this bullshit that happened in this game.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I was on the 7-yard line when that shit happened.
19-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Big hole to the 30. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. Dalton to his big target, Eifert, for the Cincinnati first. They go play action here on first down. To the left side here for Eifert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
To help you out that way.
Oh, Mark.
The whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
All them spins, bro.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Go on the ball. On the ball.
Just couldn't do it, Scotty.
Play action here with Dalton. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed,
Hi, Mark.
locked, reinforced.
So they'll get another shot
Said
on
hi.
offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He could have had a kick
Look,
return
the
for a
Colts come up now
touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 44. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Locke. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down. Here's Locke. Looking deep for Hilton.
Oh, give me that pick.
There, but it falls
Give me that
incomplete.
pick.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
From the gun on third down, Lock.
Woo, let me get some of that.
There's another interception.
Get up, get up.
Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. It's them with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Caught Eifert over the middle. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing
Mark
the
about
defense
to be
just
0-2, ain't he?
to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing, Dalton. Over the middle, complete. That's Ross. And he's brought down. The Bengals passing
you gonna
game
be doing?
finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Still
All
throwing
right.
the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
44. 44.
Play action now. Dalton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Here you go, 368. Nice.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. The quick slant caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Eifert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control.
You ain't let me have shit. You ain't let me have shit. You better be glad I ain't got down. I should have 80 up there. They cheated me.
And he'll make it across the 20.
Should have about 80 up
His
there.
guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Lock.
Why he picked that off?
Interception.
Oh
They've been around the
my
ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing is Lock. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Lock. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And
Almost doesn't count.
Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that
You
deficit.
man.
They haven't made plays that are
You
going to
big
keep
man.
them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
The
Gosh,
first play of the drive there is incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
Over here. Yes.
Dalton off play action. And he fires one incomplete.
I know
That's
our
my
vantage
fault.
point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So Dalton now. And incomplete.
So my boy can't hold on to shit, huh?
Free and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
Hell yeah.
the defender was making sure
You ain't even had no respect.
So I don't see
No
anything to
respect.
to the flag.
I don't give a damn what I'm up. You gotta stop me, ho.
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
You get nothing over here for free.
Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. Got a man. It's Ross.
Motherfucker.
Complete.
You get
A gain
nothing.
of 26
Nothing.
and a conversion there as well on fourth down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter.
Same
They got
checkers,
it done.
nigga. This
And there's
check.
always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Fuck y'all. I'll run with Andy Dalton's low ass
Some
here.
space here.
Nope.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Yeah.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Go on the ball. On the ball.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's
doing it.
belting it out right
She's
now.
going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Fuck ass
The
now.
decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out
Yeah,
here.
use that as ammo going.
Nah,
Take
nah,
a
it's
great
still
look at that
unplayed game.
scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no,
again.
you
Me
don't want
neither.
that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Off of play action. Luck.
No, you ain't catching that
The
shit.
collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
There's none
You
of
get a
that
tight
shit.
end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact,
Yeah,
and
him
as a
shit.
result, unable to hold on to the football.
Fuck his whole team.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
11.
Now a first down throw. Locke. Over the middle.
Motherfucker.
Complete. That's Doyle. And
Shit
he
ain't
works it
sweet
to
out
the
here.
30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Shit ain't sweet out
That
here.
throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can
About to
cause.
get sacked real quick. That's about it.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long. It's Locke. Caught left side by Hilton. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Color.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back.
You know what down it is, nigga.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. And out now, here comes
Told you
the
next time I
Bengals.
played, y'all was gonna
They
bust
have
your
the dream
ass.
scenario you
Thought I was
hope
playing
for
with you,
coming
boy.
into the game. Just one
I
kneel
playing with you,
here,
boy.
and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
You hear me,
The
boy?
practicing of the kneel
Started playing
down
with you,
formation,
boy.
the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire.
One more play.
But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and
smile.
shake hands. Yes, get out of there. And they just hit another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And partner, this first week, this first game,
No.
every year, week 1, you had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
Bro, I should have had damn near 80.
Opening game,
It took
there's
3
just nothing
touchdowns
like
from
it
me.
because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that
Shit.
crescendo lasts for a while.
Yeah,
Opening
good game,
game here,
man, good
an
game.
entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Bengals, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
yeah.
Meanwhile, for the Colts,
I don't
they
know
go
about
down
that,
to
bro.
defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
That's how you beat somebody to death right there, boy. Like, I don't go fuck. You was probably running the ball. I wasn't running the ball. I passed the ball off. I think I might have broke the record with Ross.